Welcome back to Factorio Megabase-In-A-Book. My name is Nilaus, and I am so happy that you guys are interested in this series. It is amazing to see that even after so many episodes, there is still a continued interest. And I think this might be because people who are interested in watching a Megabase grow are also the people who have the patience to realize that this is not something you do in a 20-second build montage. Well, you can, but then it's not really a Let's Play. So no 20-second build montages here, but instead a long and arduous journey where we gradually see the base grows. And again, I want to thank all the people who are supporting on Patreon. It is really what makes this continue. I've set myself a goal that this will be one episode for each Templar of the Path supporter on Patreon. And that means I can sort of gauge how many episodes are left and sort of set the ambition level accordingly. So if you want to see this go, that was an option, but of course there's no obligation. This is just a fun thing for me to say that every episode is dedicated to a Templar of the Path. With that being said, we have spent the last couple of episodes on converting from our dedicated smelting here to being on-site smelting, with the exception of steel that was also converted. Now it's time for us to actually put it into practice and start building the first of these science columns that we're working on. And it's actually going to be the blue one. So what I need to do is I need to shut down some of these things because I intend to build the blue column here and then build a red-green column here. And I'm going to build them to 5,400 science because of course I am. That is how much I expect that we are going to do. So what I'm going to do is I am going to simply set these to 0. Why am I doing that? Well, they have plenty already, and I am going to need to get this empty at some point. It's going to take a while to get that empty, but it starts by me not putting more resources in. So that is done. I could do the same for this one, but for the blue one, but I don't need it because the blue is actually going to be part of our new plan. I made some indicators here because one of the questions or comments in the comment section was that what about some of them being 2 tiles, and if you want to make columns they should all be 3 tiles. That's a good point. So I set down these here with 3 tiles and just kind of gauge what it looks like, and it actually matches over to this one, which I really didn't like to move. So that's perfect. Oh wow, being attacked up here, that'll be repaired by itself, so not a problem with that. Interesting how there are no science in this. Well, expansion. We are going to be almost out here, and we can also build on this side. That one, I might want this copper though, but we'll see. Oh, that's another copper. That's really nice. How big is that? Oof, 30 million. Well, we have them available if we want them, you need them. So what we're going to do today is do a restructuring. What I need to do is start building over here. In order for me to start building here, I need to start. I need to start with everything. I need to decommission all of this. This is pretty empty, except it isn't really. This has 21,000. So one of the things that I want to do is actually build some trains and use steel storage, or use trains for steel storage. So I'm going to take this train here and go up to my train storage and add a few here. We're going to add more trains while we can before getting the other ones out. So we now have 3 additional steel trains that I can send out. There. They can now go out and be filled up. They're not going to be filled up from this one, unfortunately, because it's not really there. So what I could do was just do that one and set one here. Probably should have done that before. This one is a lot of that. Okay, yeah, we don't really have anything consuming steel, so that's kind of a problem as well. What I can do with this one, I can also, now I'm going to make a lot of hacks here, and I don't like the idea. I can set this one as 3 because I can always have 1, 2, 3. So let me just get 3 in here so that I have something to store. Then that should give us the opportunity to take some of these out. Yes, they're actually going in, and this is the one that did not have enough. Correct. So once this is done, this is completely out. That's going to be something we need to manage a bit. We have the same problem here. This is the one we converted, but since I have it in my blueprint book, I don't need it. I have also disabled this one. The other ones are Oh yeah, but there are no trains that have this one, so that's kind of irrelevant. But they do still have a bit of iron here and a bit of iron there. And this is the part where I've seen some people say, just set up some trains here. And yeah, I could do that, but it's actually a lot of work for me to do that. And the reason why it's a lot of work is because now I need to bring a train in here, realize that it only loads to 18,000, then bring the train down here manually, load another 12,000, realize it's still only 30,000, and then send it back into the network and let it fill up the rest. It's just a lot of things that I need to do manually for a big base like this. I can do it for steel because steel is so valuable. In this case, we can absolutely make this one 0. Now this one is ready to be deleted, and this can then go. So this one is not loaded fully, so I can just get it, well, anywhere, and then go back into one of these. This can be deleted at this point. So let's delete this. And I'm going to delete it with my spidertrons here. They might as well. So that is, we got to build this one. But first, there are a few things that I want to do first. One of them being, let's get some... Oh, this is funny. Ah. Let me actually go there and there. And then I will... landfill. And we'll also landfill this way. Oh, this is not good. Oh, that's definitely not the last one. Definitely not the last one. Yeah, this is going to eat up a lot of my queue for building. But that's okay. We are eating up a lot of queue anyway here. Right. What I need to do then is... I really want to expand a bit further out, because the fact that if I look at this, this is consuming so much, and it'll just keep sending that way. And all this as well. I really need to push it out so I can have one line out here. Maybe that's not the highest priority. Maybe it's a bit more higher priority to get. I wonder if I can actually take this out. I think I should try it. There, there, there. Maybe that's possible. Or maybe from here you can actually shoot it. I just don't want my landfill spidertrons to be shut down. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, that's good. All right, and then over on the side, we will then start expanding out into this area. I probably need more spidertrons. Oh, look at that. It's working. It's working. All the white ones are going. Okay, let's just have them idling a bit. And then also rebuild. And also I think I need to rebuild up here. These were not being done. And it is time for me to actually go out. What is it we want to do here? If I make this, let's start looking at some ratios here. This is producing 45 per second or 2.7 per minute. So if I take 2 of these, then I'm producing 5,400 per minute. And if we look at the quantities, all of the iron part were coming in. Let's go back to seconds. That's what we need. All the iron parts are coming from the iron smelters on site. Easy. So what we need to get in is sulfur, steel, red circuits. Cool. So there's 97 red circuits demand if I build it at full scale. So how much is this one producing? This is producing more than 97, i.e. that's good. This one is going to require copper that's coming in automatically. It's requiring green circuits. That has to be built, and then it requires plastic. So let's look at how much plastic. 176 to do this, but this is still overdone. Or here, this is 300. So one, and obviously also one of these. Yes, one. I'm not going to scale these down, but I am going to build them. So what I need is 2 blue, 1 red, 1 green, 1 plastic, and 1 steel. And I'm also going to use the top one. So that is what we're going to do. Let's jump on in. We are going to need the spidertron a lot for this. Let's start by going to this location. They are working good, and my green one is also working. So let's just have this one go down here. Nice and quiet. Stand in that location, and I will also look at that. Look at that attack coming in. Yep, that is probably a good idea to start clearing this. These small ones, I think we can take those out pretty simply. It's the big ones that are a bit further away that, let's just say, will be causing trouble. Alright, let's try this and see if it actually works. Hopefully the regeneration will come in time. This one goes out, and we start building the first one. Now, Matt, let's mark on the map using this awkward function, and then just mark what I want. Mark it here. That one. Just so we get a sense of what it is. Here. Green. Plastic. And lastly, steel. Oh, by the way, we didn't compare how much steel we needed, so let's just make sure that the steel is what we expect. 23 steel, and in our, this is our new steel build. How much are we producing here? A lot. So we definitely have enough if we do that. Let's go with my spidertrons controller. There. Get up there. And the green one. Let's make sure that the corners are covered here. Oh, right. That's not really what I wanted. There. And let's do the red one. Are they alive? Yeah, they're still alive. They're still alive. They took a bit of a beating, but not too much. As long as we take out the small ones, then it should be pretty simple. And once we clear this, I think we really need to clear all of these as well. But we'll get to that. Another option for clearing is, there are a couple of options for clearing. There's also me running out, but I don't bother with that. And then I can run out with nukes. That's kind of fun for a bit, and then it just gets as tedious as any other way of clearing battles. It's super fun just for about 5 minutes, and then go like, oh, okay, now I need to do this for half an hour as usual. So that's another thing. Another thing is artillery. Just make artillery here. That would need to make an artillery train. Did I have an artillery train? I think I did, didn't I? Or did I decommission my artillery train? I think I decommissioned my artillery train. Oops. Well, I think we're going to make do with this this for now. Let's go back and replenish resources, because why not? And we are looking at the white one as well. Are you done with this? No. So what can we do about this? How much we got? We still have 108 of this steel, and we have 230 steel. Oh, that's so crazy. That is so crazy. That's maybe a bit more than I had anticipated. Okay, they go back here. That's maybe a bit more than I had anticipated. Oh, by the way, this one needs some some roboports so that it can actually reach out there. Should I just build them out here as well? Like if I can build it, shouldn't I just get that out so this little area gets landfilled immediately and expediently? This is interesting. Like, there's always going to be like these gaps up here. Yeah. Move to that location and move to that location. Just see how far we can get. All right, we built this. Now, I don't think I want to upgrade to 5,400 science immediately. I think I'd rather take one of the red science out. Oh, by the way, that means all of the red science also has to be decommissioned. Wow. Yeah. Well, maybe all of it, maybe not, because we do still have to have something coming into the main base. So I probably need like one column of just random stuff that goes into the main base. That could actually be like red, green, plastic, steel, and that will be enough for the main base. Or we can also just make it somewhere else, because it's kind of, if this is going to be for science, then it's going to be for science. Let's do that. Let's use our blueprint and see if it works. Go up, and we have lots of the logistic science, automation science, solar panel, batteries, modules, blue circuits, oil refining, red circuits. Yay! Built. Nope. I have to build it without holding shift because you want to make sure that it can actually build. And well, here we go. It's okay. Where are we being attacked? Yeah, that's the problem. I don't know if you can repair things. You probably can. But I don't know if you also have something. Yeah, you do have replenishment. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. There. And are you done? Yes, you're done. You're also replenished. So you go down here again. Let's get you to this location. And I am building. Oh, I'm manually driving. That's never a good idea. Here. Should I decommission anything? I don't think so. Yeah. What else? Yeah. Well, I guess I have a lot of things to build. Let's build this. And we are definitely going to need our buildertrons as well. Buildertrons are now done. And you're going to come down here and help with the build. Actually, just go down in the middle where it's more busy. And looks like the green is not doing so hot. Actually, it's more of a charging issue. So if we just let it get stuck there for a bit, then it should be okay. And then I can send it back once it's done. I know that it's kind of silly to take it from here, go up there, replenish it when the production is at this point. I could make this, convert all of this into... yeah, I could do that, right? It's probably easier. Now, okay, I could convert them into logistics chest and then have roboports and then have like 500 robots or something just to build it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Definitely should do that. Let's continue on this. But the naming of this will be different. This is actually one of the key points. Because this will now be into blue circuits. Blue signs, sorry. Because that doesn't make any sense now. This doesn't make any sense at all. That I would send that into blue. But I need to call it something that's logical. And... well, what? No, that's actually not logical. That's a bad name for it. Let's just stamp it on top. Then we get this reconfigured. I will just make a prefix then. Yes, prefix is better solution. There. That's going to be my prefix. Because that prefix I can set on anything. That means it does not get any trains in here. Yet. Oh, actually this is a basic resource. This is getting complicated, right? This is not a basic, this is a dedicated resource. Let's split them between dedicated and basic resources, right? So far, copper and iron plates are dedicated, common resources, and everything else is basically dedicated resources. And the reason why we make them dedicated is because we want to make sure that they are, we lower the traffic in the network. Okay, let's get some of these things here from the storage in. There. This is building. Oh, this is actually okay. Any more of these could be placed? Yeah, a few. This is also done. So let's make some more solar panels while we're at it. Let's do the last one. Then we know that it's done. Here, you are finally done. Yes, you are. So this will be the last time you go all the way up, because then I'm going to fix it by having it also pick up from these locations. Good. And this is working. Well, the robots are just not working. I've seen some different comments about, oh, would it be better to have more and more of this? And it doesn't matter. These are just vastly underwhelming compared to how much power the robots need. I can add one more and run a bit slower. At the end of the day, it just means that it takes a bit less time to... It of course is better, but I also really value that I can run faster. And having two roboport or two setups is not exactly a great idea, because they don't charge when they're in the inventory. So you have to keep them sort of rotating to keep them ready. And it's just a hell of a lot of work to maintain that. Go like, okay, I need to, while I'm not using power, I need to rotate them so that it's the other one. Oh, you're, no. Oh, yes. You're actually okay. This will be going into here. Let's look at the train stations. They all have, yeah, they have their dedicated, good. And our buildertrons are good. They're happy. I'm going to go out here and see if there are anything that still missing. And obviously you could say, why do you build it this big? Shouldn't you scale it down? No. Ultimately, it just means that it's going to be idle. There will be more machines needed. Oh, I'm pressing shift like I'm playing Riftbreaker to dash forward. It's funny how quickly things change. And also hitting tab for inventory in Valheim. Yep, I'm playing a lot of games these days. And Factorio is just one of them. That's the first one. Now let's build the green one. So let's take this out. I'm going to go to my train station. Now, one of the other things is, let's see here. This should also have a prefix as well. Yep. And this should not have a prefix. I'm going to call that a common one. Kind of weird, but that's a common. And this is a common. Good. Yes. Yeah, that seems reasonable. So now I am not having a train here, but that will be one train going from the red circuits and in there. I could just decommission one of these trains or reconfigure one of these trains. So that will go now to, and they will now have a prefix here. This is where they unload. And, no, this is where they load, sorry. This is where they load and then go to that one for unload. I take this out and let it go to... it can't go to any of them. Well, it kind of has to. I'll get you there. And... first, oh, okay, I'm going to make this a bit of a hack. This train, just go into that. Good. Now it goes in, and now it tries to go to the next one, which it cannot. Set train limits, there we go. You are now ready to go into this location. But this is not requesting anything because it has 134,000. It's all good. That's a bad place to park that, by the way. Now, next up, green. You're going to use the blueprint here as well. That is chemical science, logistic, automation, solar panels, batteries, modules, blue, oil. Good stuff here. Plastic, green circuits. Built. Build? Oh, right. They're not building until they start moving. They need to start moving to sort of trigger something. They will not be hooked up. I think that's a good idea to not hook things up, at least at this point. I also really need my train to come out. Okay, that's going to back up. That's not going to be dangerous at all to back up my train on a live line. That should be fine. Should be fine. Back up. Oh no, don't steal stuff. And that goes into this location. Sweet. I can jump out and get run over. There we go. It's close though. I did my best. Attacks. That's still the attack. You are back here and getting filled up. That's excellent. You are down here and not building this one. Why not? You should have it. Yeah, okay. You're just too far away. Did not have a large area here. Okay. This is building slowly and surely, but let's do this. I can also do this one again to make sure that we get all of that. Is this not? Oh, it is powered. And spidertron. Okay, so we're gonna be doing it more as I think I like the idea of cavalry. Like they charge in there, let go of barrage, and then go out again before they take a lot of the damage here. And then they charge in to this location, charge in, and then charge out again. And I think that's actually a super efficient way of doing it. Because then, okay, let's just go charge. Because they're gonna miss a lot. I mean, not my spidertrons, but the biters are gonna miss a lot by doing it this way. Because they're gonna be, what, there? And just a barrage coming in. And clear the rest. So gradually we'll be taking this one out. And I have to keep it somewhat clear because there will be biter expansion. Let's do a repair though. Oh, they're already coming in. Let's make sure that the that's not a great place to do repairs. Okay, let's just rush in here this location. Come on, charge. And then go out. Circle around. Maybe cut through this location and go in. And sometimes we can just stay in. I think that's a really good way of doing it. And I'm just trying to figure out how much you do this while we wait for the robots to do stuff. Let's see this. I guess you're out. So let's get you back to recharge. And red, thank you. Go away. Go away. Go away. Okay. That's a surefire way to lose your spidertrons by just leaving them just for a second. Just for a second. That's going. This one is also ready. Go down there. That's good. And then back to little old me. Yeah. I'm gonna need more of, well, everything. More tracks, for example. Ah, my robots. Oh, my robots. Yeah. Get all of that stuff. Anything else that looks out? I mean, sure, let's take this. And then go out. What about our spidertrons? They are not coming back here. These are also not ready. Okay, so you can see that we are slowly getting there. This is basically on hold because I have so many landfill commands that it's just cycling through them 600 at a time. So that's not practical. So the thing we can do right now is continue. These are just gigantic areas down here, but I really need it. If we look at this line, it does go all the way through. Which one do we take first? We'll take this one. I hope I have enough. And maybe I should just make like 6 spidertrons. Just why not? Why not? Make 10. I don't think there's definitely going to be a diminishing return to this. Oh, they were so far away. Okay, let's go in again. There, and then go out. Circle around. And go into the squishy part here. And go out again. Circle a bit around. And go into the squishy parts. This time we can actually just walk straight through, I think. Yep. That was super simple, actually. Huh. Do we have more of these physical projectiles? That's not it. It's the explosive. No, it's that one, right? I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot when I'm playing solo, they are not doing that. I need to get my blue signs completed. Oh, I couldn't quite get in. Look at how much damage we're taking. Oof. Get out, run away. Go into somewhere else where where the biters are not there yet. There we go. That's I feel that the barrage is sort of diminishing. Could it be that they're actually running a bit out? Okay, this time I think we just walk through it. Yes, walk. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Get this, and then back to safety. I don't have anything more I can build. Are you done? You are no, you're being you're being done. Okay. I still don't have enough recharge here. But we'll build what we can. We'll build what we can, and the spidertrons are coming in to help soon. Funny how that one doesn't get... Okay, there we go. Let's start by making the train stations at least, because the train stations also need to be redone with new names. So, basic material, and a dedicated material. So let's do a dedicated. And that means we are going to take this line. We can take one of the green lines out. So let's take one of this. And this will be now going from... Oh. Oh, right, because it's not connected. Ah, it's not connected. Do I connect it? Yeah, I'll connect it now. I'll connect it. Are you done? Looks like it. Yes. So let's get you down here to do the rest of this. Run, 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 run. And where do we want to build? Let's go up here. That's a safe place, I think. Actually, forget about it. You're just going home to refuel or replenish. And spidertrons are coming down here. Yes. And now that this is enabled, I will cheat a bit by doing that one. Take one of the green trains. I'll take this green train. This green train will go to... Get that in the right sequence. Full. Empty. Go. Right? So it goes now to the station here. I just need one train. I could add two trains, but I think I only want one train. And this is the beauty of it. Like, how short of a distance they actually have to travel. Once it gets in here and parks at this location. Oh, we're getting the first bits. And I guess it's also coming in. The first bits are coming in. And... there. Oh, really? Huh. Now I'm getting a bit worried. Oh, it's actually... Of course it is. It's actually working up there. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. And... I also need a plastic build, so these plastic builds also need to be decommissioned because I don't want these plastic builds here. I want them to gradually run out. This is why we have the dashboard. The dashboard will help us with all of the stuff here. These will run out, and oh, that's super important because that's actually blocking the majority of all we want. Anything else? No. That's a big attack. Really want that coming in. And that can't really do much about it. I'm not going to send you... Oh, hold on. I think you're kind of diminishing, so send you back for a repair cycle. This is done. Then I need the plastic done, and the plastic is kind of problematic. Let's go plastic. Yes. So I'm going to look at the plastic here. 700. I'm going back here, and then I will need 20. That's always the part. 20 of this. And what else do I need? That I don't have. I have this. I have some water fill. Let's get some more water fill. If you're doubt about what water fill is, that's a cheaty mod that I have that allows me to make water somewhere I want it to. That is a junk blueprint that just takes up inventory space, and I am going to get a lot more of this. So let's make it 400, and let's make the other one here 400 as well, so we can really get some of that. And then jump in. Are you good? You're good. Okay, so now we built one of the blues, one red, one green. Then we need the plastic and the steel. All right, we can do that. I think that it can be done a bit faster at this point, and I will also do expansion out here. That one. Spidertron is going back for replenishment, and I am ready to go with all of that. That will be all of the plastic build. Go, and I'm ready to put in the plastic. Let's go from the map view. Oh, that is the plastic. Nice. Big electronic power poles in the way. Yeah, plastic is done, and then we need just a bit of this water fill on that side. And also take tiles, because that's the water fill tiles. I will stamp that in. Yeah. So we get the water fill being built. You are... Really? Shouldn't you be going back? Yeah, you should be going back. You are also going back? Yep. And... No. You are working. Okay, so this is just how I want to do this. Just getting as much as possible here. This is now fully replenished. I don't think I'm gonna need that many of this, but I don't know. We just know that there are some things that always have to be more of. Oh, dude, damn. Chemical plants. Chemical plants. I forgot that. I forgot this one had to be 16? 16, and chemical plants was... I have no idea. Well, I can just look. 116. Well, that's kind of a lot. What is half of that? Well, just 50, because I think these are also coming in soon. Build, 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 build. This is, of course, way overscaled. But that's okay. That will be done, and this is done, this is done, and... Yeah, I can't expand the solar out here because it's waiting for landfill, and the reason why it's waiting for landfill is because there are so many landfill locations that need to be filled up, and that's still waiting here. That one. That one here. So yeah, it's going to take a bit of time to just fill in this area, but it's just going to be one of those things we just gradually do, as well as the attack formation down here. We'll just send it down. We can always do that a bit. I can do that a bit off camera as well, but this as well. All right, so what we need to do is we need to build this. Did I build? No, I did not even build the water fill. That's super important. Let's get the water fill at least done. All right, so we can do that. Okay, this is done. Then I'm going to put in the steel. The steel is also something we have in our blueprint book. So let's roll all the way through from iron ore, from plate. That's the one. Oops. There, I had to click it in without. So all I need now, and you know what? This might seem stupid, but I think that just for the title, it's better to do this way. So this is all it takes, plus some common resource in terms of sulfur, common resource in terms of copper, common resource in terms of iron. Once I have that, then this is self-contained 5,400. Not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's build this, and then we can see that it's all fired up. I can then reroute the train stations as we we'll do that, because the train station is always going to be a mess. All right, we're ready to go, and what a mess I've made here. What an absolute mess I made. This is... something is wrong here. Somehow... I wonder if that's a generic thing. Is that really a... No, that must be just something weird. Oh, wow. So somehow... Whoa, 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 whoa. Somehow all of these trains are now stuck. That's something. Let's see. And I will be sending this one back here. Let's see. We are getting all these things. What I want to do now... See, I built all of the stuff. And we're now getting things inbound. Yes. The red one is the exclusive red one or the dedicated red one. This is a dedicated steel that we do not have. So what I need to do is get a train in here. What I'm going to do is set this magically up to 2. 2? Yeah, 2 trains. And because I have too many steel trains, right? I have too many steel trains. How many steel trains do I have? I have 6. That's way too much. So I'm going to change this to in here and in there. Full and empty. Delete, delete. I'm going to do the same thing with one of the other ones that should have be there. That one I'll do the same. I could have copied, right? I could have copied. Full and empty. We're just gonna let it fill up here because it's better to fill it up from here because we need to delete those 200 or delete. We need to remove those 230 to get going. And it's all good. There and there, and you'll now go to this location. Perfect. So now we have dedicated steel trains. We do not have dedicated plastic trains. We do need 1 plastic train, I think. How many plastic trains do we have? 3? Sure, let's take 1. That will be dedicated plastic and dedicated plastic. Full and empty. I love that. I can just make it so damn easy here. There we go. And that's just going to be a single train here. 2 trains for that. I think 2 trains for... maybe 2 trains for greens. Maybe 2 trains for reds. I don't know. And are we building? Yeah, kind of. But not really. Oh, there we are. There we are. This is the dedicated train. Yes. This is a generic train. It's kind of hard to keep track of. But I think we will eventually make it. I think we also need 2 of these trains. Yeah, definitely. 1 in each spot. They will be able to have a maximum of 1 train each, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the train schedule. From here. Copy here. And unfortunately, I can't set it to anything yet. Let's see. I really don't want this to have more than 1 train available. Because I'm going to have 2 stations, and that means 2 trains. So... never more than 1. Never more than 1 train for each, because I'm going to have 2 trains, and then will be 1 for each station. That's going to be good, and they will then go into whichever one is available. Hopefully they will all be available. Yeah, they should be waiting here, at least for a very long time. The one I'm kind of thinking about is maybe taking another red train in. How many red trains do I have? I definitely don't want that, but I definitely do want that. I'll take it out. I'll take it out. I'll move it to here and here. Full and empty. Go to that one. Ugh, I can't do it. I can't do it. Maybe to that one? Nope, still not. Damn. I do need to get it in here. Let's get this one open. Hard open with 1. And then take. You damn well are gonna get in there, aren't you? Okay, get it open with 2 then. Yes, that's what we have to do. And then I'm closing it once the 2 trains are coming in. What if I change it now? Will that change anything? No, because it's already allocated. So as long as it is already allocated, as long as I set the limit to the train, it's still going there. Yes. So I have 2 trains, and they are obviously not going to be filling up fast enough, but that's okay. Well, they're going to fill up fast enough. And this is also gone. Is the steel good? Steel is very good. How many steel trains do I want? Or more likely, how many do I have? I have 2 steel trains. Yes, I have 1 plastic train. Yes, I have 2 one green circuit train. Yeah, one green circuit train to fill up this part. I think it might be prudent to just get another one. That one. And instead put it into here. All good. That is now everything completed in order for us to make 5,400 blue signs. Just like that. And then what I'm going to do next time, what I'll do between sessions is I will definitely clear out some space here and propagate this outwards, because that's definitely something that absolutely has to happen. We'll also be filling up a bit of this, not all of it, because yeah, we'll see. That I can do between sessions, and then when we come back, we can start deconstructing some more of this, move the red and green up here, so we also have a dedicated red and green build for 5,400, and then we can start moving some of this away and dedicate the next ones into purple signs and yellow signs and space signs. But there's going to be a lot of decommissioning of this, but it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there, like gradually moving it in, then we'll see that we have less demand for it, and then I guess that will work. Cool. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you are enjoying this series. It's a bit of slow pace, but it's also like really meticulous, and I think there's a lot of thought, and I try to expose my thoughts and design decisions to you during this process, so that we can sort of go along. And I'm always reading the comments. I'm reading every single comment, hundreds of comments. I'm reading them. I'm not replying to all of them, but if there's something that is that you're mentioning, then I'm sometimes, as you can probably hopefully hear, I'm taking it in and to one of the next sessions. And that's actually one of the I read something I really enjoy about this series, that your feedback is helping me build a better base. So thank you very much. I will see you guys next time. Until then, take care, stay effective, hit the like button, subscribe, pledge, you know it. See you next time. Take care and stay effective.